beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I'm your hostess, coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. On behalf of Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot, I go by Melinda, NailFanatic, or you can just call me Empress. I'm here today to deliver to you your free channeled tarot message from the download series. So sit back, relax, and have a listen for a while. If it's yours, if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. Or don't. If it doesn't resonate, leave it where you found it. The choice is always yours, so make your choices responsibly because, hey, at the end of the day, you're the one who will live with the choices that you make. If you want to know more about getting your personal reading or having your personal question at the end of this general free tarot message, the directions to have that done is below the video. I want to thank you for the growth on the channel. Thank you for all the love, and let's get into your reading. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right. What's going on? What's the dominant energy on Earth at this time? What is the dominant energy that is affecting the entire planet and every living thing on it right now? Especially the humans. Oh, really? You're going to go there today? And the other beings that exist here as well. The dominant energy is the Chariot. Wow. The Chariot. The first, I'll be moving on. That's what I get. Overcoming challenges, overcoming obstacles, so over it. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. Thinking about you, missing something, feeling some love, loving and nurturing something, loving and nurturing yourself. Your psychic vision has told you and has told everybody. It's like if everybody got a psychic hit that said, it's time to let the bullshit go and move on down the road. It's time to get down the road, honey. It's like the whole world just got that download. Hold on. The Shackles and Chains Pulled Off video has 163 views the last time I checked. It keeps going up. I'm so thankful and grateful for the growth on the channel. I'm so thankful and grateful that more are tuned in and drawn to the message because I know what I'm channeling and I know the power of the messages that I deliver in my personal life and in the lives of the ones who I interact with immediately. And then, of course, when you let me know in your comments. But there's others. And I'm like, yes, that's why we do what we do. Whew. So thankful and grateful. Shout out to Divine Blessed, our first commenter of the day. True Blue Bunny, T, Wanderer, C. So thankful and grateful that you could all be here today with me. All right, so we're getting a worldwide download. It's time to move on. What do we have from the P and Q Oracle today? Show me the download. I've completely shuffled the heck out of every one of these decks. I think I sat here for almost an hour just pre-shuffling. Here it is. Oh, shoot. This is not from the P&Q Oracle, but this is from the Handmade. Ooh, this is my Handmade Oracle. This is from the Signature Series. It says, elevate or go to the same level. Once all options or lessons are learned on a level, elevate. Once the lesson's been learned, you circled it, it's complete. There's nothing else on this level. You must rise to go to the next place. You can choose which box you want to put the next number in, but you have to go up from here. Okay. At one point, you chose to elevate in an experience in this. The number 3 is an elevated position, but then you were like, nah, fuck that. I'm going back to what I know. I heard you went back to your comfort zone. Now that we have that oracle out, this is awesome because that's the Chariot. Let's get a card from the P&Q oracle now. What does P&Q have to say? Oh, it's a stylus. P drew me a stylus on November 18th, 2021. It's a blue stylus. I thought it was a pen at first. Interesting. So the stylus works because it conducts the electric current that your body creates into the electronic device. That's epic. Like, can you see what they're showing me? Because it's like, yeah, the pen is mighty, but they're showing you like you're touching the energy in some sort of way. Okay. They said just write it on the card. I'm like, what? Okay. And you're manipulating it. You're moving energy. Not people, you're moving energy. You know that in the manipulation of the energy, the people are moved that need to be without your own biases and judgments. Ooh, without your own biases and judgments. Okay. What do we have for the download from the download oracle? What do we have? My comfort zone in an uncomfortable zone. Let's see what we have here for the download. Okay. Ooh. What you resist persists, what you embrace, you can erase. The picture here shows the seasons, and it's like season after season, you can change things, right? But in order to bring change, you have to embrace what is. We were talking about this the other day, about the power in acknowledging where you're at, even if it's not the prettiest place, even if it's not exactly where you want to be. The power in acknowledging where you at gives you the opportunity to then go in and find which way to move the energy towards, to find which way to go, right? And when you realize that you're here in this position where you have to elevate now, you've already exhausted everything on that level. No se puede aguantar lo que podrías antes. Like, you just can't put up with the same bullshit you used to before. You can't, you have like the same old, it's like when you finally got bored of playing Mario 1.1 and moved on to Mario 1.2. Or whatever. You get the drift. Okay. What's the words of clarity for love and peace and happiness for this download session at this time? Sopralo! Really? Really? Okay. From my mini handmade. Okay. Words of clarity. Healing. Love. Healing. Healing. Love. In the position of love, we have healing. Okay. What's the word of clarity for peace at this time? Peace, we have talents. Oh, I love. Okay. Happiness, what do we have? Wealth. Wealth. I love. Bottom of the deck. Prosperity. So this card is flipped upside down in the deck and it says present. And then I flip it over and it's like prosperity is there. And I'm like, prosperity is present. Hello. That's super clear. Prosperity is present. Mm-hmm. Because you're healing love. And while I was dealing this card out, what I got was you're talking to heart and their spirit, not their face or their ears. That was another message we did recently. I forgot to pour me some water. My friend Bill got this for me. What a perfect and befitting gift for me. And it keeps my water so cold. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Yum. Healing in love. You've been doing healing through love. You found peace in the exercise of your talents. You're finding all the beautiful, luxurious, wealthy, valuable things in your life to give your focus to. And this is making you happy. If you haven't been doing these things, this is what's available for you now to increase love, peace, and happiness in your experience. Okay, let's see what we have with the words of clarity. I want to wear this. Thank you. Okay. And the words of clarity. Oh, it's nice and cool around my neck. It's interesting. Okay. Oh, overall guidance. We're in the energy of moving on, growth, movement, transportation, moving ahead, overcoming obstacles and challenges. If you have to at this time, it's like on Earth, any human here, you might have to like do a little side step to get around something, you know? The guidance, overstanding. Remember to zoom out of your experience and pay attention to the big picture. Pay attention to the entire everything that this experience encompasses. Okay, remember what you've learned. You have overstanding. You overstand because you can see the big picture of it, and you can only overstand once you've understood. Once you've seen the inner workings of something, you zoom out and you see how it affects the big picture. Is kind of what it is. Okay, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the words of clarity says expansion. Your consciousness has expanded. Your consciousness has expanded. Your awareness has grown. You've used the idea of bringing love to the table to help you transmute energy. I haven't said this in years. I feel like you cover it over in love. You cover it over in the energy of love. You've developed quite the skill at this. And it's influencing your experience, enriching your experience. Because as you cover it over in love, that's why Jesus said, if they slap you on one cheek, turn and give them the other cheek so they can slap you there too. Oh, wow. You're covering it over in love. You're transmuting these energies. Bubba said, somebody gets mad at me and they curse me out and I just tell them thank you and I keep going. Thank you. You're transmuting energies when these things happen. Zoom out and see the big picture. Okay. You're understanding the mechanics of it and you're understanding the influence of the things that you're doing and how you manipulate energy. Okay. Your prosperity is present. Wealth in the place of happiness. This is beautiful. Your wealth is your happiness. And that happiness, you understand that it unlocks more wealth. Praise. Because wealth vibrates on the higher frequencies and happiness is the higher frequencies. Yes, 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 it is. Mm-hmm. So now, as you overcome some things, you're overcoming them not because you accept what it is and where it is. From there, you're able to chart your course accurately for forward movement. Okay. What does the tarot cloisters have to give for our experience at this time? Show me clearly this experience with tribe at this time for this download. That was interesting. First card out is the Two of Pentacles. Changes and immediately genetic upgrades. Genetic upgrades. Okay. From my handmade oracle, please. Or clarify. Why is this Two of Pentacles here? There's a lot of changes happening right now. Something's coming in, something's going out. Four of Swords. Chill and heal, rest and recuperation, a waiting period, a buffering time. Buffering, now buffering. Eight of Swords. What are you listening to as you're buffering? What are you listening to as you're buffering? What are you listening to as the new is buffering? What are you thinking about what you're focused on as it's buffering? Knight of Pentacles. Letting go of the old, bringing in the new. And the energy of the Sun. Because you have this happiness. You're like, oh, I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. Oh my God, the kids have that saying, and I'm going to just use the abbreviation. It's FML. I love my life. I love my life. You're seeing changes in your life right now. You've been sustaining this energy of the Sun, and it's been extremely healing your focus. Extremely healing. It's changed your life. You are working, whatever that means for you. You have your steady stream of income. On the side, you're doing something else with your talents. You're feeling very good about everything that you're doing. And you're having more to feel good about. Yeah, you're making changes happen right now. It's like as you have this overstanding, you are applying it. You're applying the overstanding to make beneficial changes in your experiences right now. You're very focused on creating a more hospitable experience for yourself. Where your experience is kinder to you. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck right now is what I'm being shown. The Lover's card. Important choices. An important choice being made. Unexpected decision in love. Choosing one or another. Somebody here, you're really making changes in your life because you trust in spirit, the way this card is showing me. You trust in spirit to connect you to the right connections, whether that is in romance and love. You see that angel up there? And the way the lady is looking up there, you say, God will, and it's like the angel is coming from the same direction as the masculine energy here. So it's like, Spirit's going to bring the correct masculine energy towards you. In other words, there's a few ways this is coming through. In your decision making, Spirit gives you the way to use your masculine energy, the way to act, what to do, which way to move, which way to go, George, which way to go. You call Spirit up. You're like, look, which way do we go? Show me clearly. The Chariot says a whole bunch of people get in the directions on which way to go, what changes need to be made at this time. Being shown clearly. Also, in some experience right now, happiness unfolding. I hear within 2 months for someone. In 2 months from now, you'll remember that you got a reading. It'll get triggered in your mind that you got a reading about divine partnership coming your way. One that you've waited for. Okay. What's the background to this experience? Somebody hear your Leo birth chart placement coming in real heavy right now. I hear real heavy. I hear what's happening with you is you're stepping in, before I even go into this card, what's happening with you is you're stepping into a more mature state of being. You're growing up. Congratulations. Here's to growing up. So, the Ten of Swords is in my hand and it's clearly in the reverse. So, the death of the end of an idea, the end of a situation, the end of an experience, the end of something, and then also letting go of the feelings of betrayal that came with it, letting go of the I'm hurts, letting go of the this is terribles, letting go of all of that stuff is what you've done recently. That's the background of this. Okay. The High Priestess. The High Priestess, having gotten the download, having gotten the understanding, having the overstanding now as well, because you can see it from the divine perspective, because the divine is giving you the perspective. You're receiving the download because you're in this expanded state of consciousness and awareness that touches the spirit realms. Okay. And you are psychic. You are intuitive. You just know shit. Okay. You don't tell everything you know all the time. Only when it's by divine design. Spirit lets you know when to speak and when to keep your mouth shut. The Hangman. Okay, your spirit gave you a different perspective about. You had an epiphany. Simple. You had an epiphany. For someone here. What else? Somebody really likes a song named Epiphany. 4 of Pentacles. Pull back your energy. Take care of home, heart chakra work. Okay, but what else? The Hermit. Yeah. It's time to pull back. Let it go. Go back. It's time for solitude. The Hermit is about solitude. I heard solitary confinement. Somebody, you heard they was in solitary confinement. You pulled your energy back from a experience and somehow there's solitary confinement there. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? The 7 of Cups. It was just my imagination once again, running away with me. Tell you it was just my imagination running away with me. Soon we'll be married and raise a family. Oh yeah. And a cozy little home out in the country. With 2 children, maybe 3. So here's the thing. Wasn't he just saying this is just my imagination? This was what somebody was imagining. That imagination, done. Ain't no more imagining that. Spirit has showed you what it is. They were like, bitch, Kikos, you just fucking wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Ain't nothing wrong with wishful thinking. It's nothing wrong with having an imagination. But when you're clearly seeing that someone is not co-creative to that, when you're clearly seeing that some experience or individual in your experience is, I'm hearing, destructive to that, then the conscious choice must be made to preserve that for what you focus, for what you have imagined into being, right? But what happens with us humans is getting hung up on the face and the name and the body, etc. Instead of letting spirit do this and bring in what you need to do, who you need to do, what you need to, where you need to be, what you need to connect with, which is now what you're doing. It's like after not doing it for so long, you figure shit out. So it's kind of good that you didn't listen back then, because now you know better and now you listen. And hey, things work out better this way. All right. What's unfolding here? What's unfolding? What is this bringing in? What's the outcome looking like here? The Knight of Staves, Knight of Wands energy. A temporary situation. I heard a temporary situation. Something's coming in. It's a temporary situation. Change happens quickly. And, oh, there's something here about being inspired. Yeah, changes come quick, and there's an inspiration that hits. An inspiration hits. That's a gotta take a dump urge. That means it's time. When spirit gives you that gotta take a dump urge, it's time to go. Anything you procrastinated on is now ripe and ready, and actually your procrastination was allowing for the divine timing to unfold so that the situation could be ripe and ready, not premature. Okay, thank you. Why is this Knight of Wands here? Show me clearly, what is this Knight of Wands? What is this changes that comes quick? What is this inspiration that hits? What's this gotta take a dump urge, time to go to? Okay. What is this temporary situation? Knight of Wands energy, Knight of Staves. Thank you. Excuse me. Okay. That's because my stomach is empty besides the coffee and water. I'll eat after the show. All right. First clarifier for the Knight of Wands, Knight of Staves is the Three of Swords. That's the truth that hurts like a bee but sets you free. You usually cry when this one comes in, you see. The Ace of Swords, I told you the truth is here. The Ace of Swords coming in with that Three of Swords equals the Four of Swords. That was your first clarifier over here in the middle where you have the Sun. And that Two of Pentacles, there's that Four of Swords, first clarifier, Eight of Swords. Okay, so this is like chill and heal energy. We're talking about chill and heal energy. Okay. With the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, questions, ideas, somebody spying, and judgment. Wow. Judgment. There's a change happening in somebody's world, and they've been studying from some karmic situation they've been having. They're getting a gotta take a dump urge to, I'm hearing give it another go, give it another shot. They're getting a gotta take a dump urge to try again, I hear. To not to give up, but to keep going. A lot of Swords energy. Somebody's been thinking about an opportunity. That opportunity is coming up. When it comes up, oh, you gonna want it. You gonna be like ready to go for it. You're like, oh shit, I got my passport is ready. My bags is packed. Where we going? What time is the flight? You said it's at the bottom of the deck here. The Temperance. It's in reverse. Oh. Okay. This is something else I'm getting. Whatever the energy is that you just let go of, because you realize it was just an illusion, and you realize Spirit showed you it was time for you to pull back, go into solitude, let this go, chill and heal. You'll be brought what you need to be brought to. Apparently, it's happening for you. It's happening for you. Somebody else is seeing it, and they're pissed. Somebody is pissed. Somebody's pissed because they're at a distance from you. Somebody is really going to be upset. Somebody who you couldn't rely on is out of your experience. That's why you've leveled up like you have. That's why you're in this wealth of happiness, finding peace in your talents and healing the love in you. And things are getting better for you. Somebody else been living in a karmic situation because they need to learn the truth about this Three of Swords energy, about the hurt, the truth that hurts like a bee but set you free. Somebody here still having to do that. Emotionally imbalanced, completely emotionally imbalanced, because there's something here that they haven't wanted to face, and I get like that's about to explode for somebody. They're about to explode, not literally, physically, but emotionally. So their spirit has been showing them something for a while, and they've been trying to ignore it, doubt it, hold it back, pretend like they don't know better, something like that. Pretend like they didn't get the download from Spirit, but Spirit's like, And the thing is only going to get stronger and stronger. The impulse gets stronger and stronger. That got to take a dumper. So that's it. Okay, thank you. I've often talked about there's this experience of drawing and quartering. Do you remember hearing about it? It's like a medieval practice where they would tie each of the four limbs up to a different horse and send them all running in separate directions and rip somebody apart from their limb from limb. Well, that's what it's like when Spirit's like, honey, choose love, choose love, choose love, choose love, choose love. And somebody don't listen and choose love and make love the most important thing. Okay. And then, so if they don't listen, when that's what Spirit is saying, like if Spirit is showing somebody what they need to do in order to heal the love inside of themselves, they keep on fucking ignoring it. And now they're finding themselves drawn and quartered, which in the spiritual sense that I'm talking about, it's like pulling their physical body from their spirit. When you do that, you start to have dysfunction, dis-ease, breakdowns, sores, hurts, all types of collapses, falling down, imbalance, stuff like that, because you're not heeding the call of your spirit. It creates a huge imbalance. That's the Temperance Reverse. This is what's happening. This is what's going to happen with someone when you make this change. You make this powerful change for yourself. They might have thought that they will be fine without you. Somebody here might have thought they'd be just fine without you. Oh boy. Another experience is coming through about these same cards. Somebody here is a Virgo energy. They've been keeping some secrets. They thought they could keep them back forever, but guess what? The cat is out of the bag, and that bitch is on a run now. It's just going all over the place. In other words, the gossip is out. The truth is out. The word is spreading. Something here is getting out. It is not being kept silent. Oh, I hear a sidebar message for someone. You had a little verbal in altercation, a little lightweight verbal altercation with somebody, a verbal interaction with somebody that is being talked about repeatedly. So it's going to spread fame for your name. Yay. Okay. Remember, was it free advertising? It's all free advertising because people are going to want to know more about you. They're going to look your shit up. And they're going to find out the bullshit somebody talking ain't true. And then that's just going to make them more interested in you. It's like that day that girl, Olivia, was sitting at the bar and she was talking shit about me. And I didn't even hear her at the time. I was unaware. My spirit was letting me know something was up. I didn't know what the fuck it was all about. I didn't think about it. I was minding my business, but I could feel some when the girl's friend walked over to me. It was like, I just need to see these nails already. Let me see what you're doing. She was like, oh man, no wonder you charge so much. She looked at my nails and that's what she said. And she went back over there and started out loud talking shit to her friend. They end up getting in the bar because apparently the bitch was talking shit about me and how I do nails. Her friend had to come and check it out for her fucking self. So somebody might be out there talking shit about you. Somebody go come see about you. It's gonna turn out well. Somebody go come see about you because they know whoever doing the talk. I heard they know whoever doing the talking is a hater anyway. They know whoever doing the talking is an instigator every day. They know whoever doing the talking is about bullshit, walks, money, talks. And this person don't do anything they do. It's not. They talk about it, but they ain't be about it. What? This person talks a lot of shit, okay? When they find out, when they find out that this person came to you for what you offer, oh, they gonna be hurt. They gonna be hurt. But the truth hurts like a bee and then it sets you free. Interesting. I'm telling you, somebody about to be upset because you winning. They upset because you winning. That's what I might call this. They're upset because you're winning. And it's not, you know why you're winning? Ooh, you know why you're winning? Because the only one you're competing with is yourself. You're just trying to be better than the you used to be. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're doing every day. You're reaching for the better version of you. The only one you're competing with is yourself. You ain't competing with them, but they all competing with you. Have fun. All they doing is acknowledging your greatness, I heard. They're only acknowledging your greatness. You ain't competing with them. You ain't even really talking about this person, whoever this is. You ain't even talking about these people if it's more than one. For someone, it's 3 fucking gossipy bitches. It's 3 gossipy ass bitches. All they do is just, they like a bunch of hens. They just sit around clucking all day. Whew. And it's like the gossip is getting out. I heard gossip girl. Somebody really a fucking gossip girl in this. We need another incense on this. Yes, please and thank you. You know what? They said to do an unlock incense on this, which I was uncomfortable buying these, but they said just get them. I'm like, okay. Somebody is happy about that. So anywhere where there's a need for anything to be opened up in this energy for you, for your pure positive, for the live in peace and happiness in you. Praise be. That's what I hear. Praise be. Let it be. And it is. Hold on. This is too wide there. That'll work. My little incense holder couldn't fit it. Okay. The hole's too little. Nutty. In the past, the 9 of Swords is here. You really gave a lot of thought to where you going to make this change. You gave a lot of thought to whether you were going to draw off. You were really thinking about, what do you want in this? Is this part of what I really want? It's coming to mind the card from 16-year-old me. It's like, if this person never ever changes and stays the same way forever, will you want to be a part of that experience? Somebody used to really be up all the time worrying about the past and the shit that had happened before. Somebody's finally opening up their mind and opening up their heart, and they are letting go of the feelings of betrayal somehow. They're starting to see things from another perspective. They've been in isolation. Somebody's been in isolation. And now through the isolation period, there is release. There is healing. There is overstanding. And there's learning and growth and forgiveness through an isolation period for someone. Coming out of this isolation period, this person is all excited to move forward. They're wondering if there's an opportunity to move forward with a connection that they felt was very significant in their awareness that they now have. And they're hoping that they have another chance here. They're going to act on that. But the real challenge will come in for this person when that experience is not where it's at. It's going to be in a new experience, because there is no more going back to anything on the same level anymore. You can't go back to the same level. You have to advance to the new place. So the way it's being shown to me right now is this level is with one person. Somebody went back and forth with one person over and over and over again. At one point, you try to go to someone else. That didn't work. You're like, fuck it. I'll just go over here and keep riding this wave. But honey, there's no more waves to ride there. The ocean done dried up on that. You had a chance to learn the first time. You saw in the first time, see in the square number 1, the arrow points up or to the side, which means you already had the knowledge you needed from the first go around, but you kept going. You went a whole 7 rounds with somebody here, back and forth. You came back 7 times. You forgave 7 times. You got cheated on 7 times. You got stolen from 7 times. You got lied to 7 times. 7 times right now is coming through as the energy is spiritually complete. In other words, you've done it. You've done it to where there's no more spirit in you to do it again. You just don't have the spirit in you to do it again, because now your spirit is elevated. That was part of a resonance. So, I heard the only way that this same person could be in part of your future experience on the next level is if they themselves were on that level. Well, somebody, you may be wondering, are they on that level? The answer is no, they're not on that level. They're still living in the repercussions and trying to heal from the truths that have been shown to them recently. They're still not ready. They're not on that level. Somebody who really wondering, can I return to something in the past? You've been putting your energy work to something with that stylist to manipulate energy. Are they ready? No, they're not ready. You have done all this healing work, and you have, while they were busy drawing and quartering their physical from their spirit, you were busy elevating. You were busy gaining overstanding. You were busy embracing things so you could erase those energies from your experience. So somebody here, you've been wondering, can you have another experience, another go around with this person? Is it the same one from before? Somebody been wondering if the same twin flames coming back around. This twin flame might come back around to you, but if it does, it's not coming in the same vessel. You need to know that, because this person in the experience, they did not choose it. This is about overcoming fears. This is about getting your mind aligned with your heart and your spirit, with the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yep. See, the thing about these swords is they're very much placed in a resting position, and they're organized. They're not haphazardly strewn around. And there's one that's up there on her bed with her. So I feel like this is a focus. I'm not going to focus on everything else. I'm going to focus on this. Somebody chose to focus on something different. What's at the bottom of the deck? The King of Cups. I'm telling you, emotional mastery. This is you. You were in your emotional mastery energy. You realize that, hey, I'm not feeling so great right now. There's something in me that's off with me. So I'm going to make some adjustments. What you found was that you were holding on to illusion of a belief that something could actually be, because you had a vision, but somebody else didn't fulfill their side of that thing. You were trying to hold on to it, and you realized, like, this is nothing to hold on to. It's not an energy for me, because it didn't do the growth and the healing and the work like you did. And I'm calling it a it, but it's a person. I feel like it's a person. For somebody else, I hear it's a job that didn't evolve the way you evolved. Wow. Okay. Somebody had a vision, started creating something a long time ago. You was the only one. You've been holding on to this shit. Around 4 years, you started to see a change in things that you knew was coming eventually. Right now, you can see clearly the new thing that you brought out, the new way, the new energy you introduced, whatever you produced, it's catching on. You're going to be surprised with some return customers, clients, whatever it is that you were working with and what you're producing, they're coming back. I hear they've been thinking about it for a long time, that nothing ever made them as happy as the services or the experience with you, whatever that was. And so they're going to be making a return. You're going to see the return of 4, I hear, within a month. Wow, that'll be dope. I'll cheers to that. Congratulations. Okay. Let's pull some oracle messages I heard. Let's get some cue cards. What are the cues that Spirit wants to bring to our attention regarding these experiences for you? And I'm getting the cues as signs and synchronicities that you are on your path, encouraging you to move forward and encouraging you to continue on the same trajectory, because you are meeting with success here. Because you're overcoming obstacles and challenges. All right. Soplalo. What are the cues for the love and peace and happiness tribe at this time? Requires skill and balance. Something about a circus. Okay. You might see somebody trying to balance. Somebody's going to see a person riding a unicycle. Somebody's going to see somebody running down the street with an umbrella in their hand. Somebody's going to see somebody with a weird hat. Somebody's going to see a Teletubby. Somebody's going to see Teletubbies. Somebody's going to be watching Teletubbies. The bottom of the deck, success, fame, status. There's something here about a picture, recent picture that you posted, recent thing that you did that's getting a lot of attention, a light being shined on you. Somebody wanted to take a picture with you. Somebody was like, oh my God, I know about you and what you do. They came up, you had some kind of, recently somebody approached you and they told you about something they knew about you where you were shining. Somebody's going to see a circus. Somebody's going to see some acrobats, some sort of, I'm certain de soleil. Okay. And sunbathing. I'm getting sunbathing. Sunbathing. Somebody has an exercise ball. You've been working with your exercise ball. Somebody's working with their exercise ball where they're listening to the shows, because you're a very busy person. And so you're listening to the shows while you're exercising. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for valuing the message we're putting down and taking it in. What else? Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. So somebody's going to hear that song. Somebody's going to be in a pizza place. Somebody's going to be in a field of daisies. Somebody's going to see a field of daisies. Somebody's going to see a garden with a little bit of daisies in it. Somebody's pushing up daisies. What the hell? Oh, you're going to get I'm not even going to lie. Somebody's going to get news that a person who had a very ugly, contrasting experience in your life, who you're extremely emotionally detached from as a result of it, has passed. And you're going to be like, well, it is what it is, and that's pretty much all you're going to have as far as, I don't see any sadness, loss, grief. I don't see any of that in you. It's kind of like, wow, okay. It's like you heard that Honda came out with a new model car, or there's another, somebody saw a Lamborghini driving by today. There's something there. Okay. So it's very much like, it is what it is. Somebody's getting some of that news. Okay. Another cue we have for you is passion, and it's a campfire. Somebody's kids having a campfire toy. Okay. Somebody here making s'mores. The color purple. Somebody's going to be watching Purple Rain. I heard Purple Rain. Was it love to see you standing in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. That's what I heard. Okay, somebody's going to be, you're going to come over somebody's house and they're going to have their little fire pit going. I'm hearing candle magic, sign and synchronicity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 little spots around this fire coming off looking like embers. Okay. Okay. Something about the number 9. I heard love potion number 9. There'll be some synchronicities to show you the love potion number 9 for somebody here. Okay. Somebody gonna be listening to that song. Whoa, signs and synchronicities, mend a relationship, and it's in reverse. That's why I said, whoa, I wasn't expecting a reversal here. Signs and synchronicities, knowing you're on your path, not mending a relationship. The only mending of a relationship that you have to do is with you. Mending the relationship of you and you. Having forgiven yourself for choosing others above you so many times in the past. Now you're mending the relationship with you rather than mending the relationship with others, because you realize that all you're doing is opening up the door for them to bring the same energy of what they are back in. You sorry? Not my problem. You regretful? Not my problem. You miss me? Not my problem. Not mending a relationship. Interesting. What's at the bottom here? Again, we had the success, fame, and status. Somebody is, you just posted something on your pic on Instagram. You haven't posted in a while. Somebody posted a selfie. A lot of people are, whoever, like, if you're usually like, it's like all of a sudden, when you post something, it gets a lot of attention. I hear it gets a strong reaction. Okay, so it's getting a strong reaction. Something you created recently in which you shine has found a lot of attention. Okay. And then we were talking about somebody here in regards to your career that was hating on you. They talking shit. Yeah, all they doing is putting shine on your name. They didn't even know it. It ain't for them to know. It's for them to give you your free advertising. Oh, shit. The Divine Energy Oracle wants to come out. It's been calling to me for a minute here. So what else do you have for tribe? So those are signs and synchronicities. 2 of these cards have yellow all over them. So interesting. What I'm getting, so they're giving me the colors. We have the 2 cards with yellow. We have the 1 card with the purple. We have the card with the orange cross. Okay. So what I'm seeing from the orange cross is adding in desires. Okay. Downloads. From the purple card is giving me downloads, crown chakra energy. You're downloading how to add in things that you have wanted. You're getting divine inspiration and ideas that are going to give you a gotta take a dump urge. And with the 2 yellow cards, it's going to show you how to work with spirit and what you need to go after, where you need to go, what you need to do. What we got with that energy of the Lover's card, right? Getting the guidance from spirit before you act. Wow. That was a dope ass little download piece right there, you guys. I love the download today. It's so empowering. This card stayed out. I was shuffling here in my lap, and this card stayed in my hand by itself. So what is it? Count your blessings. Yes. And you know what? I almost wore my blessings hat today. Count your blessings. What are the miracles that are working out on your behalf? Be very conscientiously aware and very give a lot of focus to those things that are working on your behalf at this time. You know, you want to do that conscientiously, daily. Constantly. Some people, they wake up and they're like, oh, this hurts, that hurts, fuck this, I hate that, another motherfucking something. Is it just another manic Monday? I don't know what the fuck it is. Something like that. Used to be fun day. I don't know. Whatever. Something like that. So it's like, stop going into that. If you have good on you. If you haven't, it's time to focus on what you are grateful for. Gratitude is an attitude that will unlock untold treasures for you. Okay. This one, you see how that just did that? Wow. Look at that, guys. Did you see it? Seek hidden treasure. Ha! Didn't I just talk about men in the relationship with you, that you are the treasure, man? You are the treasure. Seek the hidden treasure. Where is it hidden? It's hidden within. Okay, what is going on here? Is it 2 cards? Yes, these are the last 2 cards. Change tracks. You know where to change tracks. It's time for you to elevate. There are no more options left on the same level. It's time to change tracks. Okay. Somebody's going to be shifting from their attention outside, again, more inside. Okay, what else we have here? Tune out distractions. This is it. That's why. Because you know that they're distractions to your purpose, to your goals, to your self-development, to your spiritual development, to your vibration. Oh boy, I love it. Let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. Focus on success. Yes. Yes. I love. With the whole world being under the energy of the chariot, under the energy of the chariot, somebody's name is Harriet. If your name is Harriet, was Harriet a spy? Oh, Harriet was, Harriet Tubman, come through, girl. She was like, do you know how much courage it took for me to sneak those people who were in shackles, in shackles and chains out so they could have their freedom? That's what we're all about, people. It happened in the physical with Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad. But there's a whole nother Underground Railroad right now, and it's time to change tracks and focus on that. What is this Underground Railroad? What is the chains and shackles that one's being freed from? Is this old consciousness. It's the consciousness of seeking it externally. It's the consciousness of not being enough within your own energy. It's a consciousness of not being complete in some sort of way. I'm freaking... You guys, my whole table is filled with cards. Wow. Wow. Just wow. I'm going to look at the comments just a little bit here and see what, if I need to read something y'all said. If somebody followed the directions and sent their donation in because they wanted a personal, right now is the time to let me know where to find that and to put your question in the comments. I'm going to be pulling one more closing message for us, and the Mahabharata Oracle really wants to come through. While I'm doing that, let's see what we have. Okay, I read these. Somebody canceled their masculine Aries as of today. Herb and... Okay, let's see what else. Liza is with us, so thankful and grateful for your beautiful... Oh, thank you all for sharing this message with somebody, they said. Whew, yes. Okay. Very focused. Somebody said dry as a bone. Okay, Wanderer, listen while studying, working, and working out, just like a wood stove. Just took out the candle magic book to study it. Karmic intentions. Thank you for your presence. Yeah, this girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. So let's see what we have as a final message for the love and peace and happiness. Try here at this time by divine design for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. Thank you for guiding my beautiful, beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. Praise in all my days. Soprano! What a deep message we've received today, y'all. This is the one. Shelter the tree. Your ancestors are with you. You are in the perfect position. Your growth is profound and strong. I'm getting, the tree, its roots are deeper than you would know from the top of the ground. And the other thing is that tree will be anchored. That's not just no baby tree, honey. You are in power. You are in strength. You can weather the storms. You have weathered many storms already. The bottom of the deck is invincible. Invincible. And I see the spiritual ninja just moving through shit because you're a spiritual ninja, baby. I love it. Let's see what the book has to say. Goodness, I have the biggest desk, but it's covered with cards. I think I need at least 3 pictures to show you the cards today. I'll post them when we're done. Let's see what the book has to say about shelter. Card number 5. No. Virata. During the exile of the Pandavas, the king of the Virata kingdom provided shelter to them. It is at Virata that they spent the 13th and final year of their exile in concealment, thereby fulfilling the pledge they made at the time of their exile. The Pandavas assumed various disguises and successfully warded off the spies secretly sent by Duryodhana and Dhritarashtra. We're going to call him D. The Sanskrit word Virata means majestic. When this card appears, it means that when you feel as if all is lost, that there is no path open to you, or you feel abandoned, something opens up to provide shelter. Help and resources appear when needed, like a roof over your head, a meal to satisfy your hunger. Other meanings include restoration, sustenance, rejuvenation, recuperation, renewal, protection, unwinding body and spirit, and feeling welcome, refreshing your tired spirit and obtaining a fresh perspective, finding peace and solace, or discovering a sanctuary, a refuge, hospitality, a home, or a haven. You may discover an escape from a tough situation, an alternative remedy or path that accommodates and insulates you from danger. You found your way out, baby. This is a message we have for you today. So thankful and grateful to be of service. I'll be posting the pictures of the cards that were pulled today. The table looks gorgeous. You have to see this. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. God, love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. It's in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. Mwah.
Was I being quiet?
You were.
I thought